Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're in, I don't know where. I'll put it on screen for you. So we're just around Cleveland. We're going to pick up our load, and it's going to Lowe's DC in Garysburg, North Carolina. Some of you have been living under a rock. That's practically the East Coast.
0.2 miles ahead, turn left on Ohio 17 East Brook Park Road. Turn left on Ohio 17 East Brook Park Road.
We're going to
turn left at the traffic light.
We're going to Lowe's DC in Garysburg. This area looks so familiar. I don't know why. I think I picked up a load on the other side of the interstate over there, but I don't know. So we got to our shipper this morning, or our receiver this morning. We had like 3 hours left on our clock, a little over 3 hours. And my fleet leader told me if I wanted to pick up a load this morning, if I wanted to use the time, or do I want to just screw it, you know, just do my 10-hour break because they allowed overnight parking. I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. So he gave me this load. I'm like, okie dokie. And it's currently 6 o'clock, so yeah, we got a bunch of rush hour, but I slept in an hour because we're going to be going around DC and going around Baltimore. It's just DC that I really want to get around. Which we got enough time to get all the way to final if we wanted to.
Turn right on Chevrolet Boulevard.
Car, you're gonna have to back it up just a little bit. I'll wait for just a second till we get green. Okay.
In 1/2 mile,
They made it wide enough.
5570 Chevrolet Boulevard on the right.
They made it wide enough. Yeah, I know I got pissed off at Copilot, but
0.4 miles to Parma Heights, 5570 Chevrolet Boulevard.
once you get closer to the destination, once you do it, then you're fine. This must be it right here. At the light. Whoa, why is this all...
In 300 feet, arrive at 5570 Chevrolet Boulevard on the
Approaching
right.
Parma Heights, 5570 Chevrolet Boulevard.
There we go.
Please
Lowe's.
drive to highlighted route. Turn left, then take the first left.
You shouldn't have any truck pictures on. Alright, I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, well we're out of there. Sorry about that. They you know, they had one of them signs that
Turn left on Ohio 17 West Brook Park Road.
no cameras or anything, so of course, like any place, I always respect that.
Turn left on Brook Park Road.
Are you gonna stay? No, you're not. Oh, it's bouncy enough anyway. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna be taking well, I don't know if you guys see it, we're at a stoplight now. Going around Pittsburgh, going towards DC, going around DC. So I think it's 5 hours to DC from here, I think, if I remember right. If I calculated it correctly. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. So it'll be 11:30 midnight. That's not too bad for going around DC. And then we'll go around Richmond. And then we got enough time. We do in fact have enough time to make it to final. This truck sounds like it's running rough. Now I'm almost to a half a tank of fuel, but I'm going to go far, and I'm going to get pretty far before I stop and refuel. Let the time get later in the evening, so less truck traffic.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on
0.6
West
miles ahead,
130th
turn right on
Street,
West
then take the
130th
ramp on
Street,
the right.
then keep right.
Alrighty, let's get out of here, boys. And then if I deliver it tomorrow morning, then I'll just probably pick something up somewhere around there. More than likely, probably, it's gonna be that horrible place that I won't mention the name of that takes all freaking day to load you.
0.3 miles ahead, turn right on West 130th Street, then keep right.
And then you drive across the state. Alright. We're not too terribly heavy, about 32,000 pounds in the box. I mean, it's heavier than what it was coming up. So that wasn't a bad place, Pitt, Ohio. It's a little bit different procedure. Drop your empty, then pick up your loaded, then go get your paperwork. It's like, well, little different, but because you gotta get your seal and they verify the sealing and stuff, but
13.2 miles ahead, use the right 2 lanes to stay on I-480 East.
all right, let's get on the Ohio I-80 turnpike.
.3 miles ahead, proceed ahead as name changes to Toll Plaza.
Right. Now I know we're not on 80
In 1/4
that
mile,
long.
take the ramp ahead, then take the ramp ahead.
Proceed ahead as name changes to Toll Plaza.
Take the ramp ahead, then take the ramp ahead.
All right. I mean, good God, they make these freaking skinny
Straight on
enough.
ramp to
Take the ramp
I-80 East
ahead,
Ohio
then keep
Turnpike.
right.
Well, this one's wide. Cha-ching! Thank you. Have a good day.
Be in either of the 2 right
Keep right.
lanes.
Yeah, on toll, like toll entrances, it's like literally like, there's no, oh, you go first. Oh, no, you. After you. Oh, you next. It's just like free for all. Oh, God, yeah, this is the freaking, oh, yeah, we're lane restricted.
30.8 miles ahead, use the left 2 lanes to stay on I-76 East Ohio Turnpike.
7 o'clock. Why is it so dead out here? I mean, I'm not complaining by no means. Because we got to go around DC. By the time we get to DC, it'll be about midnight. Shouldn't have to do a break. Shouldn't have to before we get to DC. Hopefully. Hopefully get around DC in that rest area right on the other side. We can probably take a break. Well, I can say one thing about this trailer. This trailer is actually tracking very straight, which is nice. It's nice to have a trailer that actually doesn't off track. Kind of like that trailer is just a little bit. Yeah, you can tell it is just a little bit, but it's annoying, especially when you got a lot of off tracking to your right and you get through a like a skinny construction lane or whatever. It's dangerous because I have to be more left, but can't be too left, especially if a truck passed you. But you can't be too right because your trailer would hit the Jersey barrier. That's why they say try to slide your tandem with like 1 or 2 pins to try to, because you might be in the pin that everybody uses and it's kind of rounded out on one side, but it doesn't seem to work. So if you have a lot of trailers that off tracks quite a bit, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's when the trailer doesn't follow directly behind the tractor wheel, like the tractor. If you look in your mirror, you see more passengers. I would rather it off track to the driver's side than the passenger side, but it always off tracks to the passenger side. So I could be sitting here close to this dotted white line, and my trailer's actually physically riding on the white line. I don't know if that's a trailer issue or is that a tandem issue. I'm assuming it is, because if that's the case, we got a lot of freaking trailers that are like that. And like I said, I looked it up and I've asked, and they just say like move just a couple pins forward or back just to try to, and I do, and it still doesn't work. Now I know it's when I was at my old driving job, it always would do it on every trailer until the fifth wheel got greased. Then once the fifth wheel got, wow, look at that, someone low bridge. But once the fifth wheel got greased, it wouldn't do it for quite a long time. The problem is we can't grease our fifth wheels here. They don't want us to. They said it was something like, they're metal fifth wheel plates, but they're composite fifth wheel plates or something, I don't know. But we can't grease our fifth wheel plates. So if you know an easy way to fix an off-tracking trailer, which this trailer is not. This trailer's not. It's actually tracking very straight. And another reason why I don't like them is I mainly travel at night, as you guys know. Well, if the trailer's off tracking, you know, this direction, you could see for miles and miles and miles behind your trailer, which means if you're driving at like 11, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, no one's on the road, someone's 5 miles behind you on a straightaway, and they have their bright lights on, you could see them bright lights. Wow. Or if someone's right up on you, got bright lights on you, if they have them on. If it's correct like this, you can move in your lane a little bit and kind of block that light. You can block bright lights with your trailer. So I don't know, it's very annoying. So if you know an easy way to fix that issue, let me know down in the comments down below. Like I said, I don't know if it's a trailer tandem issue or what exactly it is. I'm pretty certain that's what it is. Let me know down below. All right, guys. Well, of course, as always, my battery dies. I need to get some new batteries for this thing. So we are in Garysburg, North Carolina. We just did our delivery at Lowe's, and now we're just down a couple exits down at Oasis Truck Stop, which is pretty much kind of it's a parking lot. So I had a dilemma. Let me get you guys settled right there. Stay. Nope, you're too high. So I had a dilemma. Do I drive all the way to our Rocky Mount terminal with 15 minutes left on my clock, which I could do, is legal, or do I stop at a truck stop somewhere in the middle? Or do I turn back and go about from the Lowe's DC 5 miles back to, or 4 miles back to a 1.9, or 11 miles to a Love's and a Pilot in Virginia? Here, the reason why I stop now is okay, so if you're from the Claremont yard, you rarely take anything out of Rocky Mount because drivers work out of Rocky Mount. So you'll be taking loads off of them, and most loads, it's hard to find loads on the west side or on the east coast to go, or on the east side to go back west. So I'm kind of in the middle. So I have different choices. I can either, depending on what happens in the next less than an hour, that doesn't make any sense. What depends on what happens in the next hour. Do I go to the place that I hate, which is a couple exits down, and you'd sit there all, well, actually by the time I get my hours back, actually they'd be closed. So do I do that? Or do I go to the terminal and get a load out of there? I mean, I might. Or do I go back to Garysburg to West Rock and pick up a load there? Or do I go all the way back to Richmond and pick up a load there? I don't know. And I didn't want to drive an hour all the way down to Rocky Mount to turn around to do an hour to come all the way back and basically waste time. And I didn't want to do that. Because something came up this morning. No, this is not a ticket or anything. This is the receipt from, and shout out to Service Tire Truck Centers out of Pennsylvania. Oh, out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. These guys are really good. 24-hour service. So I had a slow leak. Apparently I picked up like a screw at the receiver in Ohio, and I was monitoring it. The tablet kept telling me, you know, low tire pressure, but it was cold, it was snowing up there, and I was like, it's just fluctuations. It typically does that. So I was like, I let it go. Filled it up, left it alone. Then it came back a little while later, a couple hours later. Then it came back at critical, and I just pulled over. And so anyway, long story short, I shut down at the Flying J in Virginia, the first one on 81 South, or 81, as soon as you get out of West Virginia. And I was down to 25 PSI on my drive tire. And yeah, of course they don't have a repair facility, and there's a weigh station right down the road from it, and I wasn't going to chance it. So 2 hours later, and well, literally rolled in at 2:05, and he was out at 2:15 a.m. He was only total of 15 miles. It was a night job. Let's see, object close to sidewall, so it had to be scrapped. It was only 15 miles away, so that's why he was there really quick, because they estimated 2 hours for that crap. I guess I could show you. I guess I could go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my shoes on. I've just cleaned my shoes right here. Brand new tire. I know it looks like crap. It is. But all the new stuff on it. Oh no. He took my... He did. Oh no. He took my... Oh, I just now noticed that. Yeah, he took my TPMS sensor. Dang it. Oh well. So I guess the truck will go in the shop when it gets back anyway. When I get back, because they didn't put a... The guy took the TPMS sensor. I don't know why he did that, but I just, like I said, I just now noticed that. So, oh well. Just a sensor. They'll get another sensor, and they'll just put another sensor on there. But yeah, that was my morning. And I was trying to nurse it as much as I could. Kept filling it up, kept running, kept filling it up, running, and it just wasn't working out. And it was the hole was the size of maybe a set screw, you know, little teeny tiny hole. And I was trying to get it all the way down to Rocky Mount. At least you can go there and they can at least fix it for free, but I didn't want to chance it, so oh well. Because like I said, it went down, it actually got down about 25, I think I said 25, about 25 PSI is what it got down to. But anyway, we'll find out in less than an hour what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be set put. I'm going to be sitting still, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you later. I'm tired. Alright guys, well, it's the next day. Actually, no, ooh, lightning. Actually, it's not the next day, it's actually the same day. When I left you off at Oasis, I did a split break. I did a 7-hour and 45-minute break. Yeah, and my fleet leader told me, so that way I could get over to Whitaker's, the town of Whitaker's. I could get there at pretty much right before they stop loading trucks. Got there, 2-hour and 15-minute break over there, reset my clock, another split, and I basically have a full clock to go all the way from Eastern Carolina all the way to Statesville. And we're right here at Statesville, only 6 miles from there. It's been one heck of a drive. Heavy rain, storms, traffic, idiots on the road. You know, every time, I mean, it doesn't matter how hard it rains. People are just like, oh, I can't see, let me just slam on brakes. You know, or go real slow, and it's... I'm not saying you can never be too careful on rain, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to go, like, real slow. Like, and it wasn't raining that hard, like to the point where it was like, you know, you can't see, it wasn't that. It was just a normal, moderate rain, and everybody was like 45. I'm like, come on, everybody. So, here we are. Good old Statesville.
Turn right on Old Marksville Road, then take the first left.
It's a 24-hour drop and hook. We can come here at any time. Sometimes the gate's open, sometimes it's closed. I don't know what the status is this time, obviously. And usually if nobody's there, we can just drop it and state on the bills. Nobody there, nobody home.
Turn left on Wilson Park Road.
Brand new sheets. I mean, it's been there for a while, but I didn't make it into a truck stop. Just a Sheets gas station. Hey-ya.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on Crawford Road.
Oh yeah, these guys here, these guys are pretty cool. And there's a truck wash, like literally like right on this street, on this Crawford Road street that we can go to, but it's closed. Because trust me, if it was open, I'd go there and get this truck washed. It needs it. It needs a... Oh, God, it's terrible. This truck's in bad shape. I mean, our automatic thing at the yard doesn't really work that well.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on Crawford Road.
Alright, we're going to drop this heavy boy.
Turn right on Crawford Road.
This road always sneaks up on you. It is so hard to see it. Alright. This place sneaks up very quickly. Okay, right here. I had one car pass right there in the middle when I was swinging out one time. Gate open. Oh, nope, gate's closed. We do have a gate code. Alright. Let's see what we got here.
In 1/4 mile, make a U-turn.
Woman, I'm already here. Or don't tell me what to do. Okay, gate code 56. Okay. And we got three dedicated docks that we can choose what we want.
possible, make a U-turn.
Really? They got trailers in those doors. They got trailers in our doors. Which I usually always get this one. Yeah. I guess right there. Yep. Alright, that'll work. Or that one. Okay.
Turn left, then take the first right.
Woman! Sushi! I've never been back here. Can I turn around right here? Yeah, I should be able to turn around right here. Yeah, it gets a little skinny through here, so they flip it around. Come on. Come on. She's spinning, she's spinning, she's spinning, she's spinning, she's spinning. Alright, we got her. So either there or there, it doesn't really matter.
Turn right.
Let's do this. I gotta get paperwork. They know what it is. They know what they are. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a shorter video this time. Semis. Brand spanking new engines. Remember the issues I was having that one time? Oh, did you not get this delivered? There you go. It's here. Alright. I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. 44 through 5, 6, 7, 8, 48. 44, 48. Let's get her on in here. I always get 48 all the time. Not this time, buckaroo. Now, there are some drivers, they won't shut that gate. Because I've came in here before, and the gate's wide open and nobody's here, and I'm like, what in the hell? So that tells you some drivers don't close it. Which is wrong. Come on. What in the hell? The hell was that? Did y'all see that flash? What was that flash? Wasn't the phone? Oh God, is it gonna storm? Hold on, Lord. Hold on. Let me get this backed in first. Then you can storm all you want. Please, thank you. That literally scared the crap out of me. Come on. That legitimately scared the living crap out of me. I think there's a storm coming in like right here above me. I was not expecting that flash. I thought it was my phone. Did y'all see it? You might have saw it. I don't know. It might have flickered the video. That's crazy. Dead on. Okay, girl. All right. Settle down. It's okay. You don't like thunderstorms, I know.
Which result would you like?
Cancel. She always. Oh, freaking rolling. Come on. I know, I'm babying it. They don't like it. As much as I hate to say it, they can move it. They got a yard dog. No, seriously, what was that flashing light? I guess it was lightning. I love it when it does that. I love when my airbags do that because so many people stare and wonder like, what the hell was that? I love it. All right, let's get outside the gate. Oh, I can smell the rain. I smell rain.
At the end of the street, turn right.
I smell rain. It's definitely coming. More's coming.
Turn right on Crawford Road.
Alright, different gate code. Alright, it is closing. Okie dokie. Paperwork time. Do some paperwork. Guys, for all you new drivers, well, not just new drivers, all you other drivers too. And I did this for a long time. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. But you guys, what you should do is get a binder like this, like a plastic binder, metal binder, doesn't matter, with a clipboard, and keep it in your side door. That's where you keep all your bills. What did you beep at me for? I arrived. Alright. Dome. That. But yeah, I would definitely get one if I were you. What? Oh. Of course, no pre-plan. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'd definitely keep it. And then inside of it, an extra pin and an unfolded medical card. An unfolded medical card. You know the medical form that you get when you have your DOT physical. You know you got to keep one in your wallet on your person at all times. Well, sometimes if you don't pull it out that often, you know, it gets folded up, and it's when you pull it out to the officer, sometimes if he opens it up wrong, it'll tear in those creases because you've been sitting on it and heat and all that. To prevent that, you have a non-folded copy, make multiple copies of it as soon as you get it done, and put one copy in that binder. Some guys will put it in their permit book. They'll put in their permits and all their cab cards and all that. The only thing I don't like about that idea is when you change trucks if and when you change trucks. Let me put it that way. If you're a company driver and you change trucks, cancel.
Which result, near Troy, Kansas, would you like?
Cancel. And you might forget it, and then there you go, your medical card gets into the void, into someone else's truck, or go, you know, that's not a good idea. So always get a binder, whether it's metal, plastic, as long as it can hold paper. That's all that counts. But lately, I want to apologize about the content quality. Like, it's just the hat cam, and I know you guys want to see outside cameras and all sort of stuff. Guys, I know you do. I'm waiting on cargo. That's all it boils down to, is I'm waiting on cargo to get me my new truck. I was told I was supposed to get a new truck into February, beginning of March. And here it is, almost the middle of April. My fleet leader's looking into it and finding out what's going on, you know. Again, I don't want to put my mounts on the outside of the truck permanently on this truck, because knowing them, knowing me, when I do, they'll go, oh yeah, we don't need it anymore. Or, you know, it's time for you to change your time to change trucks. Every time, I guarantee it. Maybe for that reason, maybe I should do it to speed it up. But that's the reason why content has just mainly been the hat cam and not other angles or anything. For the time being, I got many angles that I'm going to be doing when I get that new truck. But right now, it's just the waiting game. It's just the waiting game right now on cargo. Anyway, guys, well, that's pretty much the end of it. We're just going to be, we're only like 15 miles from the yard. We're almost home. We're just here in Statesville. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.